And so now let's see what's happening in the world of crypto. We see a red color. I guess this is a reflection of what's going on in the stock market. Also, the war is real and the uncertainty is real. But I thought by now, crypto perhaps will be a hedge, just like gold. When there's a geopolitical or other uncertainties. But perhaps there are some other reasons why the crypto market is in the red. But we see Bitcoin has gone down to $105,882.54 in 24 hours, lost almost 1%, 0.83 to be precise. Ethereum has dropped from about 2,600 that we saw about this time yesterday. It's now 2,559.74, losing more than 2%. XRP is also in the red. This is like a reverse of what we had. At some point, there was hope or there were signs or talks about peace from Iran. But I think that changed this morning. And so we see this volatility in a lot of markets. Only the metals seem to be enjoying or being used as a hedge. And so it's mostly red for most of the coins in cryptocurrency. Let's see the stories making the rounds also in crypto. It's El-Salvador is back in the news. They've added 240 Bitcoin since the signing of the IMF loan agreement. Remember that El-Salvador, they continued their Bitcoin daily purchases. That was not part of the agreement they had with the IMF when they wanted to access the loan. So El-Salvador has continued its daily Bitcoin purchases, adding 240 Bitcoin since December, despite that $1.4 billion IMF agreement that discourages public sector accumulation of it. El Salvador has purchased this and since 19 years, and that's despite that loan. And El Salvador's treasury wallet now holds 6,209 BTC. That's what El Salvador now has of BTC, of Bitcoin. The daily purchases initiated by the president in 2022 have continued in spite of that agreement, and government officials have recently confirmed these acquisitions, with Economy Minister Maria Luisa Hayem stating that asset accumulation remains a key strategic priority for the country. So there you have it. El Salvador has added 250 Bitcoin in spite of the loan that they got from IMF, and they now have a total of 6,209. Away from El Salvador now, Bitcoin.com launches the first MENA office, Middle East. We've seen some news. We've seen them even inculcate cryptocurrency into salary payments. That's public sector and all of that. So now we see Bitcoin.com launching their very first office in the Middle East. The crypto services firm launching that in Multi-Commodities Center. That's what they call the Dubai Multi-Commodities Center. And it's the first headquarters in that region. The company's move anchors DMCC's leading position as a global hub for Web3 and blockchain innovation. It's located in Uptown Tower, and the crypto center is currently home to over 650 companies operating across the blockchain and digital assets. Well, I think the Middle East, they have a plan, and they seem to be following it religiously, including blockchain infrastructure providers, tokenization platforms, metaverse enablers, and major DeFi projects. Bitcoin.com provided millions of users worldwide with digital assets through their accessible education platform and global news sites. The strategic expansion will reinforce the Emirates' digital economy, contributing its global expertise to accelerating the growth of the regional crypto system. It says it's worth highlighting that DMCC counts more than 3,200 tech companies, including over 800 companies within its integrated technology and innovation system, which encompasses the DMCC Crypto Center. So there you have it. I hope we won't lose some of our crypto people to the Middle East. Seems to be gaining a lot of momentum right there. There's also Bitcoin mining. The costs seems to be going up. It's pricier as firms like H100 double down talking about mining. So they say Bitcoin mining costs have surged past $70,000 amid rising energy prices. And Sweden's H100 group secured up to $79 million from Blockstream CEO Adam Bach. Bitcoin's role in corporate finance continues to evolve as production costs climb and treasury adoption expands. And the median cost to mine one Bitcoin now has risen to over $70,000 this quarter. And this pressurizing miners to maintain efficiency amid soaring energy prices. At the same time, Swedish health tech firm H100 Group has secured a financing of $79 million. So these are the headlines going on there. Will this stop the mining of Bitcoin, or will it add value to the Bitcoin that is already in circulation? Time will tell.